Hello and welcome to the official guide for Fremennik Medium Diary. This is a guide that is going to tell you how to get through all of the medium tasks. At the very end of this section, you will find the clip that tells you how to get from Waterbirth Isle to the lighthouse. Everything else will be in order. I had already done that, that's why. So, list of items are in the description, but you're going to need 32,002 coins, a butterfly net, a butterfly jar, a spade, a rope, hammer and saw for when you're building in your house, gold helmet, a pet rock, a Lunar or Dramen staff for teleportation using fairy rings. I brought a superset, was not needed, prayer potion wasn't needed, food wasn't needed. I brought an axe, a pickaxe, and boots. From the easy. I also brought stamina potions, Relleka teleports, and house teleports to make this go smoother. First, you're going to head up north, and you're going to head to the stalls here. You're going to see a fish stall. When you try to steal from the fish stall in front, it's like, nope, can't do that. Then you steal from the fish stall on the side. Ta-da! Fremennik done. Now you're going to head a little bit north here. And then east when you get around this building, and then a little more northeast again. You're going to open up the gate here, and you're going to go inside and mine some coal. Once you've done that, you have the coal, you can drop it, and you head back out this gate, and then jump over this little obstacle here. I will have the agility level required to hop over this obstacle in the description. So if you see, we're right here. If you don't have the agility level, you just go down this path outside the Fremennik area and then come back up north. Or you may go down south and follow the path to the other fairy ring over here, or you could teleport to Edgville and go to the fairy ring. We're going to go to this fairy ring over here because it's fairly close, and we're going to get that section done. So I head a little northeast toward this fairy ring. It's going to be up a snowy hill. Equipped your Lunar's or Dramen staff. Once there, use the ring, and then you're gonna go to CIP. CIP will take you to Miscellanea. So you already type in C, we already have I and P in there. Teleport to this location. Da 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 da, you're there. Then we go back to the fairy ring area. In here I type in AKQ. This will take you to a hunter area near the falconing. And you're going to head directly south toward Eagle's Peak. Straight down south to Eagle's Peak. Once you get to this little camp area, you're going to see some rocks that you can climb up. I will post the agility level required in the description. Otherwise, you're going to have to go all the way around and go up this path as shown on the map here. Once you do get to the top, you need to go inside the cave. To do this, you must have done Eagle's Peak quest. All the quests required for this and skills and items needed are in the description, just a reminder. Go through this door here, and you're going to see an eagle on your left. You're going to go straight toward the white eagle. Once you get to this Arctic eagle, you're going to use the rope on him. Took me a second to figure it out. Did you see me go to my rope, use it, circle it around it so you can see on the bird, get a little animation and then a cutscene. voila, you have completed that achievement diary. Now I don't waste any time, I go right to Relleka again with my Relleka tab and run directly northeast again. The other option is to go to Edgville and use that fairy ring to get up to that northern fairy ring in the ice area. That is the fastest method. I didn't do that. Clearly. So you're going to run up north here, past Olaf and past these rock crabs to the hunter area. And once you get to this northern section, make sure you have your butterfly net and jar. Equip your butterfly net and go catch yourself a butterfly. It's, I believe, Arctic night. Something about a night. Equipped your butterfly net before you try to catch it, unlike me. Alright, now that you caught it, ta-da, you're done. Now you're going to go head back south. You're going to run past Olaf and you're going to go up this hill here. When you get to the top of the hill, you're going to go 2 squares south of this tree. I went 3 and I was wrong. You're going to use your spade. Nothing interesting happens because I'm 3. Scoot up 1, bam, use the spade, fall down. When you get down in the pit, you should be able to see the rats right there to your left. That's exactly where you're going. You're just going to head up this little path to the east. And then you're going to circle around into that room and kill a rat. I brought super strength and attack, don't need it. Prayer didn't need it, food didn't need it. But I am max combat. They are level 70. Bring whatever you think you would like for killing a level 70 mob. Now you can just teleport back to Relleka and run back north, or use a fairy ring from Edgville. What I did was, because I've completed Olaf's quest, I just ran in here, and I knew that when you walk on this slippery area, you will slip eventually and fall into the water, and you'll be right back there. Now that you're back here, you're going to run south a little bit past that area where these 2 dwarf statues are. Enter this cave. This is between a rock quest that you have to have done. Talk to the ferryman after entering the 2 caves marked by dwarf statues. He'll ask for 2 GP and you'll cross. Then you run around this area across the 2 bridges. Talk to the dwarf, with your gold helmet on from between a rock. And then you're just going to mine some gold with the pickaxe you still have in your inventory. Once that's completed, I headed to the GE and I grabbed 4 oak planks for my house. I collected them as items and went to my house. When I got to my house, I turned on building mode and headed to a section of the house where I could add on. It doesn't matter where, just anywhere, unless you already have a menagerie. I built a menagerie outdoors. You can build the indoor one as well. And then you just need to build a pet house. If you already have one, that's great. Turn off building mode, put your pet rock in the house by using it on the house, and then pick up your pet rock and ta-da, you're done. Now, I was finished because I had already done the last step, so I just went to the man. This is what you do when you're finished. You go to the man and he gives you your stuff. Now, what I did do next was go to Waterbirth Island, and this is the last step for your diaries. You need to get from Waterbirth Island to the lighthouse. You need a pet rock, 40 ranged, or a friend with 40 ranged. That friend or yourself needs a Rune Throwing Axe. You need to get to Waterbirth Island. You do that by the the most southmost dock at the Relleka area, and travel with Jarvan. You're going to stand on the right one, drop your pet rock on the left, open that door, pick up your pet rock, and run through. Notice I have Protect from Melee on from that first room, and this room as well if you're a low level. Put on your Rune Throwing Axe, use the special attack at the westernmost door. It'll bounce to all three. And once you can get in, you'll go down the ladder. Please note that this is my version of the guide. You will want to pray mage here. I prayed the wrong one. Go down the ladder. There are guides on how to get to the Dagonoth Kings, and those will do you just as much good as I will. At the split here, you're going to take a right and go down the ladder. Praying range at the bottom here would be fine. Or melee, actually. Melee is correct. Go down the ladder, either way. Praying mage when you go down that ladder. You're going to go up this ladder, keep mage on for the next 3 rooms. And then you're going to go melee again for these rock crabs. Keep going down the ladder. Range in here for these Dagonoth. Just follow it to the next ladder. It's one way from here. But we're just going to keep going down this next ladder. Keep on. I'm keeping on range because I run out of their melee fast. And then I turn melee on when I run by them. But I am high combat level, so it doesn't matter. When you get to rock lobsters here, you'll turn on melee, turn on mage when you get down to the bottom here. And you'll notice this is where the Dagonoth downward ladder is to the Dagonoth Kings. So when you get to any guide, you just pass that ladder. They say go to that ladder and go down. You'll just pass it, turn on Protect from Melee, and you'll be home free. You basically follow the cave all the way through to each next ladder. It's one way, there's no other ways after you passing the Dagonoth King section. I did bring stamina potions so I could run the way through this. I brought prayer potions in case I ran out of prayer. I brought food, and that's it. Thank you all for watching my guide. I appreciate it. I hope this helped you out, as I couldn't find a medium task for the Fremennik area on the diary section. Post in the comments any suggestions for future videos. Thank you.